Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 1, Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 20B called Forbidden Feline. And I wish the Thanksgiving episode was, double length, so this episode, let's get it done. Okay, so Tilly's having a tea party. Okay. And she's trying to play dress up with the sheep, and like, oh, here, follow this apple. You could put this dress on, and it just ran away. Now Tilly's pretty sad. Like, and the chicken didn't want to do either. And there's this cat. Look, I'm allergic to cats, but this looks like a pretty cat. And then it's one place right here. It's, oh, you're so suave. You're so graceful. Oh my gosh, you're perfect. And it's, oh, your name's Anoush. Thank you, universe, for this wonderful gift. And yeah, then that's all for the clip. So I'm just gonna leave right here. And it's a pretty cool shop. You see that shot. You see the tree. You see the barrel of apples, and you see Saxon with a hat. Okay. And then you see Alice. The grandma's like, "Oh, you demon cat, get away from my granddaughter." And Tilly's like, "Oh, Anoush, where are you going?" And he goes over the fence, and and Tilly's like, "Grandma, your aggressiveness scared Anoush. Like, he's my new best friend, cat." And Alice is like, "You listen here, young lady. That cat's not your friend. You'll never be your friend. Okay, you see, that cat belongs to my neighbor, my awful neighbor. Was it Mr. Gregorian or something?" And then you see trash being sorry. You see trash being poured onto Alice, and it's Mr. Gregorian, and he's like, "Oh, trash for the trash woman." And she's like, "I don't like you. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you." And he's like, "I don't like you." And he closes the sliding door. And then Alice is like, "It's complicated." What do you mean it's complicated? You don't like each other. You have a feud. And that was kind of, why did you say that? That was weird. But Alice is like, "Stay away from him." And Till's like, "Well, it seems like Grandma and Mr. Gregorian has a feud, but that just shouldn't mean me and Anoush should be apart. So I'm gonna talk to Mr. Gregorian," which is a good idea. You should try first. So she goes over to the apartment complex that you kind of see right there, like just beside the fence. It's right there. You're part of it. And she goes next door, and she, I'm not sure, rings the doorbell or knocks on the door, and she's, waiting. And then Mr. Gordon's like, "You're not the handy woman. Like, you're not the repair person." Wait, was it apartment management or something? It's on the old person thing. And he's like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Gregorian. I'm Tilly Green. I'm from next door." "Oh, I know you. You're the granddaughter of the demon woman." It's like, what are we doing here? We want, I want to play with Sweet Anoush. We have a good connection." He's like, "No, little girl, go away. Never come back. Anoush, doesn't, I'm not gonna let you play with him. Okay. Go away." He's like, "No, please. I know you and my grandmother have a fight." He's like, "Oh, there's Anoush. Anoush, hi." And it just closes the door. And she's like, kind of screaming a little bit. It's like, "Oh, don't worry, Anoush. These doors will not part us. Soon. I will free us." And then Mr. Corn's like, "Get out of here." And she's like, "Yes, sir." And then your cricket comes by, and he what was it? And basically, he's hanging out with Tilly, and Tilly's like, "Oh, I've been hanging out with Noosh," and wait, no, actually, she kind of made a trail for Noosh to find her, so that was pretty cool. And he's like, "Cricket's like, that's Mr. Gregorian this cat. He's gonna get us. Like, wait, me, Cricket. He's a Dracula. He's all creepy. Like, don't mess with the cat. It's like, oh, Cricket, you're gonna be crazy. He's like, oh, okay, just just be careful. Okay. And there's that. It's like a B plot or something. And we had the montage of Tilly basically hiding the cat. And she's hiding the cat, and they're at Big Coffee, and they're wearing like headscarves and stuff with like a menu, and Mr. Gordon's is very suspicious, like a little bit suspicious. And when she put the menu very close, and then just took Anoush and just walking by the house, he's like, okay, what's going on over there? Why would you move like that? That's so weird. Just calm down to stay at the cafe, but no, they just had to make it dramatic like that. And I didn't really like this because Alice comes, he's like hearing Tilly laughing and say, oh, it must be the cat. She opens the door, but Tilly immediately put Anoush in the drawer, and she's using like his tail as like a makeup like duster, like the powdered thing. And I'm like, you don't do that to the cat, and it must have hurt his tail. I didn't like that, but okay. And then she snuck Anoush into the garage. So peekaboo, Anoush, peekaboo, one more time, peekaboo. Mr. Grant's like, ha ha, I knew it. I told you to stay away from my sweet Anoush, and Anoush, I told you to stay away from her. Wait, so Anoush asked about her. That's pretty funny. And she's like, oh wait, come on, we were having fun. And Mr. Gordon's like, oh my goodness me, you were having fun. Oh, Anoush, talk to me. He said he's not having fun with you and he hates you. And so he's like, oh, you said that? Wait a minute. Cats can't talk. You're just being mean. Listen, little girl. And I can tell you again. Stay away from my Anoush. Bye. And you just leave the garage and closes her garage. And she's like, no. And he's putting like a cat fence, and say that'll keep you away from Demon Girl, my sweet Anoush. And then Cricket comes like with 2 popsicles, and I didn't like this because he's like, oh, he's licking both popsicles. He's like, hey Tilly, that gave him 2 popsicles, one's for me and one's for you. I already licked this one. Why? But I don't know. And he's like, oh, I need to be with Anoush. Like, I just need to be with him. It's like, oh, like you need to help me. Like, you give me a boost. And he's like, okay. And and pushing. He's like, oh, be careful, he's a Dracula. And he said, well, we makes think he's gonna let you play. He's like, oh, look, he's leaving. He's like, oh, bye, my sweet little Anoush. I'll be back in an hour, like, or a couple hours. He's like, okay. When Mr. Gregorian comes by, to go into like the front of the apartment building, to the complex, to go in. You need to distract him. So he's a Dracula. I'm counting on you, Cricket. Oh, okay. And you see Tilly going into the apartment, like complex, his room. Breaking and entering? Yeah. So what next? Basically Tilly's looking for Anoush. Oh, Anoush, and they're packing the supplies, and the hour's up. Mr. Gregorian comes back, and he's like he's eating the popsicle, finished, and Mr. Gregorian's like, get out of my way. And his bats is like, okay, why is there bats? There's like a bat truck, and like that's filled with bats and stuff, like a moving van filled with bats, like to transport animals, like I think zoos and stuff. Oh no, my bats. And then Mr. Gregorian just goes into the apartment, and he just opens the door. It's like, he's immediately suspicious, like, Anoush, where are you? It's like, oh, Demon Girl, you're here. I knew it. Show yourself. And you see, like, he's about to search the couch, and when he looks over, she's gone. Wait, what? She went behind the couch. That was pretty cool. And she's basically hiding. She goes in the closet and like closes the door, and he's like, aha. He's like, oh, Anoush, is your little friend there too? And all this like stuff like goes on top of him, like, and he's like, oh, curse my hobbies I never pursued. And he puts the box on top of her and Anoush, and then Mr. Gregorian's like, Anoush is really gone. He's not here. Oh no. And then Tilly's basically like, oh, come on, let's go. And then Mr. Gregorian's crying, and Tilly's like, oh, he's really sad, but come on, let's go. and he's crying more, and then Tilly's like, he's like, oh, my sweet Anoush, I didn't mean to push you away. You're my best friend. And I was like, aw. And until he's like, here you go, Mr. Gregorian. And here's Anoush. I thought I should take him because I thought he wasn't happy here, but it seems like you do care about him. He said, I told you to stay away. Yeah, I know, but I won't bother you again. And then Mr. Gregorian feels bad because until he's innocent, like she's a kid, and he's like, oh, what's that, Anoush? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll let you visit little girl sometimes. And Tilly's like, oh, you said that we macaques can talk. Oh, you be nice. And he's like, yeah, okay, sometimes. And I can't help what Anoush wants, and he wants to be with you sometimes. I can't help that. Okay. And then you see Tilly playing with Anoush, playing dress up, and you see Miss Gregorian dumping more trash than Alice. Oh my goodness. And he's like, oh, hey, little girl. And Tilly's like, hey, Mr. Gregorian. And Alice is like, I don't like you. And he's like, I don't like you. So, okay. It's so bitter. And then Tilly, Cricket is like in a dress. I guess like this is Cricket's punishment for eating Tilly's popsicle and like letting Tilly down and of not stopping Mr. Gregorian because he just immediately ran back into the house. And that's the end of the episode. I give this one a let's see. Tilly breaking and entering. I give it an 85%. So this was a great half of the episode. It is great. I just need to get my thoughts together. It is great. Here's, despite some flaws, like, oh, come on. But I just wish the Thanksgiving, was, I keep on forgetting it. Big deal. I think this was called, Big Deal. That was the Thanksgiving one. I wish that was double length like the Halloween one, Blood Moon. We can't get we can't get what we want, but I give it this, what was it? 85%. So I give this a B plus. Wait, what was it? B plus? I'm forgetting already. Yeah, 85%. So B plus. Okay, so overall, I would give this entire episode a. Let's see. This is 85%, and what was Big Deal again? Was it 75? Yeah, I think it was 75. Okay, 75, 80, 85, 80. So I give this 80%. So this was a great episode. I just wished it was just all Thanksgiving. But, we can't get what we want always. But everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Big City Greens. Season 1, Episode 21, Uncaged. It's the one that we all been waiting for. Or at least I've been waiting for. And, that'll be the last one for, this week. And then next week will be, the Ghost and Molly McGee. But I'll talk more about that, tomorrow. But, alright, everyone. Bye.